Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our picks and your picks, it's going to be another profitable day for you. November 19th, NBA, college basketball-wise, we're just going to stay away from today. We're a little bit, how do I put this? We're a little bit behind today as we went to Vegas for the Formula One race and flew back early this morning, so do apologize. Didn't have enough really time to look at the college basketball today. We'll get more back into that full-time tomorrow. But we will stick with the NBA. We've had really good success. Another profitable day yesterday. We will take those every day of the week and not complain an iota. So we'll get into the slate today and then the games that we got bets on. So first game up, 76ers at the Nets. Nets 3.5-point home dog, total around 224, depending on what book you're at. We don't have anything on this particular matchup. The Nets are trying to figure things out, I think, without Cam Thomas. It's not that Cam Thomas is like a superstar or anything like that. It just seems to be a little indecision sometimes on who's really in control of the team. Is it Dinwiddie? Is it Bridges? Is it, so on and so forth with that team. So we're going to stay away from that game. Pistons, Raptors. Raptors 9.5-point favorite, 10-point favorite, 218.5 total, somewhere around there. We do have one play in that game, and that's going to be Scotty Barnes over 18.5 points. So one more time in that particular matchup, we've got Scotty Barnes over 18.5 points in that Raptors Pistons game. Next game up is going to be Magic Pacers, and we have a lot of plays in this one. Pacers are somewhere between 4.5, 5, 236 total-ish, roughly. 235.5, somewhere around there. You should find that line at. We do like the Pacers quite a bit in this particular game. So we'll give you those plays here. So we do like the Pacers minus 1.5 first quarter, minus 2.5 first half, and minus 4 for the game. Once again, it is Pacers minus 1.5 first quarter, minus 2.5 first half, and minus 4 for the game. We also like the over in this particular matchup because betting Pacers totals is half the damn fun in the NBA. So over 60.5 total first quarter, over 121.5 total first half, and over 236 for the game on that one there. Also, we love Halliburton today. So Halliburton over 38.5 par. That's points, assists, rebounds combined. We also like over 11.5 assists, which was available on FanDuel, and everybody else is at 12.5. And then over 23.5 points as well. So we'll run through that Pacers Magic game for you one more time. Pacers minus 1.5 first quarter, minus 2.5 first half, minus 4 for the game. Over 60.5 total first quarter, over 121.5 total first half, over 236 for the game. Halliburton over 38.5 par, points, assists, rebounds combined. Halliburton over 11.5 assists, and Halliburton over 23.5 points. If you have not watched a Pacers NBA game this year, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. So, if you're watching too much NFL today, completely understand. Just record it and watch it later and just enjoy watching these dudes play offense and lack of defense. So, especially Halliburton, definitely superstar, ready to make his NBA team and all that kind of good stuff there. So, definitely well worth the time management. Next game up, Nuggets, Cavs. Cavs 3.5-point home dog, 216 total. The Nuggets on the road are a little bit harder to figure out. The Cavs at home, normally these games are ugly, so if there's anything you like in this, probably unders all the way around, but we are going to steer clear of this matchup. Kings at the Mavericks. Mavericks 2-point home dog, 244.5. Should be another high-scoring affair. The Kings are in town, and the Mavs like to play no defense as well. We do like just 2 player props in this particular matchup, but I think they're 2 great ones. De'Aaron Fox over 28.5 points, and since he's come back, he scored like 28 and 42 on his 2 games back. So we do like the over 28.5 points there against that Mavs no line of defense. And then Luka over 30.5 points. There's going to be a ton of scoring in this game, so you might as well take the 2 highest guys and let's get some even more scoring. So once again, it's De'Aaron Fox over 28.5 points and Luka over 30.5 points in that Mavs-Kings game. Next game up, Suns-Jazz. Let's see, Jazz 5-point home dog. They 238.5 total. They just played this matchup, and they're going back-to-back. I'm not going to touch this one. These back-to-backs have been really difficult, to say the least, so we're going to steer clear of that matchup. Next one up, Celtics at the woeful Grizzlies. Celtics, 11-point favorite, 220.5 total going into this matchup, and we really like the Celtics here. Celtics minus 3.5 first quarter, minus 6.5 first half, and minus 11 for the game. Also, Celtics over their 116.5 team total. Jason Tatum over 26.5 points, and that will be our best bet. And then we also like Tatum over 2.5 turnovers, as he's finally down to the 2.5. He is awful juicy, but he's normally good for 3 turnovers every game. So one more time in that Celtics-Grizzly matchup. Celtics minus 3.5 first quarter, minus 6.5 first half, minus 11 for the game. Celtics over 116.5 team total. Jason Tatum over 26.5 points, and Jason Tatum over 2.5 turnovers in that particular matchup there. Next game up, Thunder at the Trailblazers. Thunder like a 6.5-point favorite on the road at Portland, 225 total. We've been mostly on the Thunder. We have been against them in a couple games as well, but we love the Thunder and what they're putting together. So we are going to take the Thunder minus 2 first quarter, minus 3.5 first half, and minus 6.5 for the game. SGA over 30.5 points. A lot of spots he's 31.5, so make sure you shop that if you're going over points. Chet Holmgren over 1.5 blocks again, because they like giving away money, I guess. He got 2 again last night, so we'll go with the over 1.5 blocks. Turnovers, though, he did go up from 1.5 to 2.5. We're still going to play the over 2.5 as they are on a back-to-back. Normally, ball handling gets a little sloppier on those. So we will take the Holmgren over 2.5 turnovers as well. So one more time in that Grizzlies Trailblazers matchup in Portland. Thunder minus, not Grizzlies. How about Thunder and Trailblazers? We'll take the Thunder minus 2 first quarter, Thunder minus 3.5 first half, and Thunder minus 6.5 for the game. SGA over 30.5 points. Holmgren over 1.5 blocks. Holmgren over 2.5 turnovers in that particular matchup. Next game up is going to be Lakers-Rockets. These guys just played in Houston not too long ago, where Houston beat them by, I think, 50 or something stupid. Rockets are a 5.5-point favorite as they play the LA as they just played the Clippers and covered there, but we're going to stick away from that one in the 220 total. I'll be really honest. The Lakers are extremely inconsistent. Therefore, we normally don't like playing their games. I mean, inconsistent isn't like, oh, we lost a close one. When they get beat, they get blown out. And it's just hard to read when those blowouts are going to occur, it seems like. Like, they got blown out against Houston, and now they're back at home against Houston. It's just we're pretty inconsistent, which is no surprise because AD is on the team, and he's one of the most inconsistent players in the NBA. One of the best players in the NBA when he decides he wants to play, and one of the worst when he doesn't. So that's kind of the rundown for November 19th in the NBA. At the end of this episode, do make sure you check out the link to the Google Sheets in the comment section. This will have a list of all of our bets, what juice we got those at, how many units, and what book we placed those at. So do spend some time there. Obviously, we got 2 sports going on right now. So if you like football, 23-24 football. If you like basketball, 23-24 basketball. Both those there. If you like betting them all like we do, check them all out. You can see results so far, and then also you can see what we've got for today. Basketball, I think, we've been extremely well, over 700 units up for the season. Football, over 1,300. Baseball, probably one of our best sports, up over 7,500 units for the season there. And football last year was up over 1,000, so some definite positives there. If you like making money, it's a good show to follow. I'll put it to you that way. And as always, if you can subscribe and get notifications to the YouTube channel, when we drop our bets, you get those first. It makes it so easy when you subscribe and then you turn notifications on for YouTube. When we drop our bets, you'll get notified to your phone or your device, let you know Sports Bets for Free has dropped those bets, and give you plenty of time to match them up with your bets and give you that ton of confidence heading into the betting app or betting window so we can make some money. I do appreciate everybody's support as always, and look forward to seeing you on the next episode.